So greetings to all my farmer friends. In Areca nut plantations today, a very important issue is causing a lot of trouble, and that is what's called the spin bug. In other words, this is what they call the shoot bug. So we do not even notice that it is there. It settles itself in the place where the areca nut shoot emerges, and once it gets in there, it starts to suck the sap from the leaves that are present in that shoot. When it sucks the sap and the shoot finally comes out and opens up, you can see black particles. It appears this way, looking as if it's been burnt. It looks like it has been burned. In the same way, the new frond sometimes won't open at all. When the sap is sucked out like that, these are the kinds of problems that we start to see. So when this happens, if we just ignore it, what ends up happening is the growth of the tree becomes slow and it has an impact on the yield. So even if you add fertilizer, it becomes completely useless. So if we try to find out what the root cause of this is, meaning if we look for the actual reason behind it, the problem here is not the pest itself. The problem is actually the plant's weakness, meaning the plant has become weak, and that is the real problem here. Even scientists are saying this today. When we look into the reason, if the organic carbon in the soil has been reduced, if the population of earthworms has decreased, and when the beneficial microorganisms have also decreased, the plant becomes weak. The new leaves that emerge are very soft. And it's exactly where that softness is that the spindle bug comes to suck the sap. It settles there, sucks the sap, and causes damage to it. Regarding this particular subject, research has been several conducted in different research institutes. So in that, Dr. K.P. Vishalakshi from the Central Plantation Crops Research Institute has mentioned in a research that pest attacks are much higher during the spindle stage. So the early stage means when that one thing comes out, when the shoot comes out, they call it the early stage. And at that particular time, she says that it is best to control the damage. Similarly, the University of Agricultural Sciences, Bangalore, regarding this issue, they inform us that the reason this spindle bug attack happens is due to an imbalance in the nutrients. So in the same way, Dr. Helen explains that if the soil microbes are strong, that is to say, if the microorganisms within the soil are strong, then the plant's resistance will also be strong. When the soil is weak, then the pest infestation becomes strong, is what she says. So in this way, overall, the fundamental reason for this is in the soil is what they all express here. However, the unfortunate situation for our farmers is that they are pained by the fact that the new fronds are being damaged, the tree is not gaining height, and their expenses are going up, income is decreasing. They are in this kind of confusion. The farmers are facing this problem today. So if we look for what the solution is, the solution we generally know is the act of spraying. So my dear farmers, this is not an issue that can be controlled simply by spraying. The solution lies within the soil, both the soil and the plant itself. The solution exists, and if you ask how, it is that we must improve the health of the soil. When the health of the soil increases, the tree becomes strong, and if the tree becomes strong, so the pest damage also reduces. So what should be done in this situation? If we pose the question of how to increase the health of the soil, then the thing that has been proven in the country today is Dr. Soil Areca plus biostimulator. When this is applied in the soil organisms become active and they start to develop. The nutrients become unlocked. That is to say, all the nutrients that have been locked up will get unlocked, and the root's capacity to absorb them is greatly increased. That root system becomes very strong. So whenever the root becomes strong, the newly emerging spindle leaves also become strong. Their ability to tolerate is increased within them. Pest attacks from insects, the ones that attack naturally, will be reduced. So in this manner, by regenerating this soil, by applying Dr. Soil Areca plus biostimulate to regenerate it, so the soil becomes full of life. When the soil becomes alive, the development of the roots happens in a strong way, when the roots develop strongly, that one plant also remains strong. The trouble from pests will be lessened. Therefore, by making use of this doctor soil, an excellent crop can be harvested. So in that case, my dear farmer friends, if you are facing similar issues, please comment Areca, and for more agriculture information based on science, our channel, subscribe. Thank you.